airports, airlines, chambers of commerce, health experts all called for an end to mandates, and this week, even members of the minister's own caucus said that these restrictions don't make sense anymore. His response? He doubled down. What more will it take for him to finally do the right thing, do his job, clear the backlogs in our airport, and give Canadians their rights back?
Once again, Mr. Speaker, I wish we were able, like the Conservatives think we are, to simply wish away a pandemic, to wish away the thousands of deaths, to wish away the people dying every day, continued in this pandemic. Once again, we see the Conservatives in denial about the reality of this pandemic. We continue to have a pandemic in this country. We continue to need to take measures to keep Canadians safe, and we will continue to be informed by the best public health advice and the advice of experts to get us through this.
Now, the Prime Minister has extended his punishing mandates for another month, so let's give him a chance to provide Canadians with some information, some facts. For how many more months will this Prime Minister extend his unscientific mandates?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, no one knows how long this pandemic is going to last, but I can tell you, even though the Conservatives seem to think it's over already, it is not. And we will continue to make sure we're putting first and foremost the protection of Canadians, their safety, their well-being, and the safety and reliability of their jobs and their futures. We have done that every step of the way, Mr. Speaker. We will continue to be informed by science, not by the barking of Conservative oppositions.
Millions of Canadians have lost their jobs and can't travel across the country because this Prime Minister chooses to divide, wedge, and stigmatize. Canadians deserve leadership, not ideology. So when will this Prime Minister finally drop the divisive politics and end the mandates?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, once again, we see the Conservatives refusing to remember that we actually had a very important election last year on the question of mandates, on the question of protections for Canadians. And they lost that election. Overwhelmingly, Canadians supported moving forward with vaccination mandates to keep Canadians safe. Now, unfortunately, they're stuck on the wrong side of things, but we continue to know putting science first, putting vaccinations first, actually matters most to keep Canadians safe and to keep our economy going well. That is what we will continue to do.